Hi guys, popping back on. I tried to video the turkey work last night and it just was not cooperating with me. This is the best look I've gotten on the turkey work, so I did want you to see that. Basically, all you are doing is making a series of loops. You can do it in a straight line, or you can do it as we are doing as the center of a flower. And the more strands of floss you have, the fuller it looks and the less loops you have to do. So I am doubling up 6 strands of floss. So let me anchor that loop first off. I mainly use this as a decorative stitch. Like if I want, I leave it as loops. If I want it as like a Santa beard, I've done it in a straight line as the mane on a hobby horse ornament. It's like all of these decorative stitches, it is pretty versatile. All you're going to do, and I like to do it randomly. Some people are very regimented with it and do it in one direction, but I find the coverage is a little bit better for me if I just change the direction of the stitches. It looks fuller to me. And all you're doing is going in there and leaving yourself a loop of about no more than 1/4 of an inch, unless you're really being specific about how big you want the loops, like on a beard or something like that. You're going to go in here and clip these and trim them down anyway, so you don't want them too big. Just be a waste of floss. Okay, let me do one more. This will be a short area. And you don't have to worry about it too much. If you get an area that doesn't have enough loops, enough coverage on it, you can always go back in and put some more loops in. Very forgiving stitch, but it looks really cool. Gives lots of texture, and yeah, I mean, you can even sculpt it to be different levels. I've never gone quite that far with it, but I have seen it done. And then all you do is go in with your little snippers and snip all those loops. And then you just trim them down, even them up. I kind of like to have the sides a little bit shorter than the middle, kind of a, rounded button look. And that's all there is to it. And you don't even have to worry too much about how full it is when you're doing it in the center, because there's going to be other stitches around it. But that's all there is to turkey work, and it's a fun stitch. I enjoy playing with it. Kind of messy. Hi guys. This week's stitch is the long and short. I started it on the piece, and that's going to be a little branch. What I have done is I've lightly marked on the fabric, just kind of an outline with a few lines. I don't know if it'll show up on there or not. And I am randomly placing long and short stitches along the fabric. That way you can curve and get color variety, etc. I decided I wanted a mix of colors. So I took a hand-dyed that's called Bark, a chocolate brown, and then a black and gray, which I am going to use to kind of outline the bottom of the branch to give it some definition. And this will probably strike you as way too random. I'll show you on our doodle cloth the process of the stitch, and then you can go from there. I'll be back in a minute.